U.S. advocate warns Nigeria on brink of collapse. Speak Up Now or IPOB's narrative wins. A prominent U.S.-based advocate and former Texas mayor, Mike Arnold, has issued a stark warning to Nigerians. Silence in the face of ongoing Christian persecution is fueling the very Biafra movement. Speaking in a series of viral X posts this week, Arnold, who has made multiple fact-finding trips to Nigeria's conflict zones, revealed that Washington is closely monitoring the crisis, but IPOB's aggressive online campaign is shaping the narrative in ways that could accelerate Nigeria's disintegration. All U.S. decision-makers here is Biafra, Arnold wrote. And if you've followed me, you know I'm deeply sympathetic. But right now, the focus must be on ending terrorism, not separation. Arnold claims IPOB-linked accounts dominate global discourse on Nigeria, flooding platforms with videos, testimonies, and hashtags that expose brutal attacks on Christian communities in the Middle Belt and North, and it's working. The U.S. government is taking them seriously, he said, because they are projecting the reality of what Christians in Nigeria are facing: massacres, displacement, church burnings, and government denial. But herein lies the danger, according to Arnold. The more Abuja denies the genocide, the more credible IPOB becomes. Every denial from the Nigerian government strengthens IPOB's case for separation, he warned. They're not just asking for justice, they're building a global case for breakup. A direct message to ordinary Nigerians. Arnold's plea is blunt. Nigerians must speak, now, loudly and independently. I've encouraged Nigerians to raise their voices, he said, but if those voices only echo Biafra, you hurt your own cause. There will be time for self-determination. Right now, the world wants to help stop the killing. He shared insider advice from a U.S. State Department contact. In plain terms, focus on terror, win the war, then decide the future. Nigeria in deep trouble. Arnold didn't mince words about the stakes. Nigeria is in deep trouble, he declared. Over 4 million displaced, thousands dead. A government hiring PR firms to spin genocide as farmer-herder clashes, and a population too afraid or too divided to speak. He accused Nigerian government of using high-dollar U.S. lobbyists to lie, deny, and confuse, while Fulani militias operate with impunity. One step at a time, Arnold urged. Establish peace and justice while the world is behind you, then chart your future. He tells Biafrans, a tipping point. As fresh attacks rock Taraba and Benue, with over 20 Christians killed in the last 72 hours, Arnold's message resonates with a growing chorus. The window for unified action is closing. IPOB may be loud. The government may be in denial. But ordinary Nigerians hold the decisive voice. Will they speak for justice, or let IPOB define the story? The choice, Arnold says, will determine whether Nigeria survives. The indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, led by the detained Nnamdi Kanu, has transformed from a regional agitation into a global movement with unyielding resolve to restore the sovereign Republic of Biafra. Operating through a decentralized network spanning over 100 countries, IPOB maintains coordinated diaspora chapters in the United States, United Kingdom, Canada, Japan, and South Africa, functioning as diplomatic, media, and fundraising arms. These units host global protests, lobby foreign parliaments, and run Radio Biafra, a 24/7 online station, broadcasting in multiple languages, ensuring the Biafran narrative reaches millions beyond Nigeria's borders. IPOB's global strategy hinges on legal, political, and media warfare. The group has filed cases at the International Criminal Court, ICC, accusing Nigerian leaders of genocide, secured endorsements from U.S. lawmakers like Senator Ted Cruz, and pressured the UK to review its asylum policies for Biafran activists. With a sophisticated social media apparatus generating millions of impressions monthly, IPOB frames every attack on Igbo or Christian communities as evidence of an existential threat, compelling international bodies to act. This relentless documentation videos, satellite imagery, survivor testimonies have made Biafra a permanent fixture in global human rights discourse. Underpinning this determination is an ideological vow: Biafra or death. IPOB rejects Nigeria's unity as a colonial fraud and vows never to relent until self-determination is achieved peacefully or otherwise. Even with Kanu in solitary detention since 2021, the movement's leaderless resilience, powered by a global command structure and untraceable funding streams, ensures continuity. As one diaspora coordinator declared in London last month, "We are not asking for dialogue, we are demanding liberation. The world will hear us until Biafra stands."